Week at a Glance, led by Vishal Kulaka. 16 killed after overnight rain wreaks havoc in Hyderabad. City marooned after road to airport gets washed away. As many as 16 people lost their lives in the rain that pounded Hyderabad on Wednesday. With the latest deaths, the toll till Wednesday night rose to 24, including 8 members of 2 families who died after a boundary wall collapsed on their houses in Chandrayan Gutta late on Tuesday. Loan borrowers Deepavali is in your hands, Supreme Court tells sender. It questions need to wait till November 15 to notify compound interest waiver scheme. Ending weeks of uncertainty over the political position of the Kerala Congress KCM faction led by Jose K. Mani, the party on Wednesday announced its decision to align with the Left Democratic Front LDF. Cabinet approval for school education reform project. The Union Cabinet has approved the Strengthening Teaching, Learning and Results for States STARS project. What is World Bank's STARS project? Strengthening Teaching, Learning and Results for States program STARS will help in improving assessment systems, facilitating school to work transition, strengthening classroom instruction and remediation, decentralizing management and strengthening the governance. It will also support India's goal, education for all. For this vision, the World Bank has earlier assisted with more than $3 billion. The program will be carried out in 6 Indian states: Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha and Rajasthan. Nagaland government meeting on peace talks. The Nagaland government has called all civil society groups for a consultative meet in Kohima to discuss the ongoing peace talks and the political issue. Gupkar Pact. All regional parties in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir are set to meet to discuss the Gupkar Declaration. Jammu and Kashmir Ladakh women to benefit from rural scheme. Pakistan re-elected to UN rights body. Robert Destro appointed US Special Envoy to Tibet. Allows trading in bonds from stressed businesses. Chief Economic Advisor CEA has suggested that the regulators must consider permitting the trading of bonds issued by distressed businesses in the corporate bond market. He also suggested that with the COVID-19 pandemic set to inevitably add to the distress in corporates and lenders' balance sheets, India need a price discovery mechanism for stressed assets. Public debt ratio to rise to 90% of GDP on COVID. In our projections, the increase in public spending in response to COVID-19 and the fall in tax revenue and economic activity will make public debt jump by 17% points to almost 90% of GDP. Victor Jaspar, Director of IMF's Fiscal Affairs Department, told the Press Trust of India. Spirited capitalist bowlers stifle Royals in the chase. They defend a target of 162 with skill and composure. Today's result: Kings XI Punjab won by 8 wickets.